Now that I've had a few weeks to play the tester build of Fraymakers, I can finally share some of my thoughts on the game. So, first and foremost, is Fraymakers a good game? Well, as much as I wanted to enjoy playing Fraymakers, I just could not get around the fact that I was having a lot of fun and that it's a great game. Seriously, I have very little negative to say about my experiences playing Fraymakers thus far, but I'll get my few gripes out of the way first. On day one of the tester build, I was having quite a bit of controller issues with either button mappings not saving correctly or stick sensitivity problems. Both these troubles were resolved through updates fairly quickly. And aside from that one issue at the start, the game's a lot of fun. Movement feels fluid and responsive, and character movesets are all unique and creative. None of the 4 playable characters feel like they're a copy and paste of something from another platform fighter. Going into the game, I was expecting to have the most fun with Weltero, since his playstyle around vertical zoning and ammo conservation seemed really interesting. And I did have fun playing as Weltero, but the character who really stole the show for me in this build has to be Octodad. His insane range combined with command grabs and multi-hits makes for some really bizarre and addictive gameplay. I might even go as far as to say that Octodad's probably one of the most fun characters I've ever played in any platform fighter. One thing that really caught me off guard in this game were the graphics. This game is like the Sistine Chapel of pixel art. It's kinda crazy how smooth everything looks. Of course, there are some animations that are still a work in progress, but that's perfectly fine with only a small handful of people being allowed to access the game right now. Fray tools is something I didn't really fiddle around with too much, just because it's not really my thing, but some of the custom content that I've seen other people make have looked great so far. The online is serviceable. I'm not going to pretend like it's the best netcode ever, but the devs have said that it'll be improved by launch. And for a tester build of a game, it's honestly not that bad. It would be criminal of me not to talk about this game's soundtrack. From genres ranging from jazz to rock, there's a variety of remixes based on songs from the worlds these characters come from, all of which sound amazing. I was also surprised at how much music there was in the tester build, because there are quite a few songs in there that weren't shown off in Saturday updates, making for a very pleasant surprise. The early access build of the game is set to come out by the year's end, so I can't wait to see this game continue to get new characters, assists, and stages. If you're a fan of platform fighters, then I highly recommend picking this one up as soon as you're able to. I'll continue to cover Fraymakers and the new content that gets announced for it as time goes on, so if you want to stay up to date on the game, I recommend subscribing. But that is going to do it for this video, so thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.